Dear student, this is our first lecture on chapter 7 and all of you know that this is leisure. Dear student, after this lecture you will be able to define leisure. You can able to explain the importance of leisure. You can able to detect the difference between journal and leisure. You can able to classify the types of leisure. You can able to prepare leisure. Let's come to our class. Ledger. A ledger is a book containing accounts in which the classified and summarized information from the journals is posted as debit and credit. Dear student, all of you know that in previous chapter we have learned what is journal, and in the journal you know that we made one party debit and another party credit. Now from that journal we have to prepare ledger. That means we will transfer debit party in one account and we will transfer credit party in another account, and this is ledger. Ledger is called king of all books of account. This is the second book of entry, and ledger is the fourth step of accounting cycle. Dear student, look at ledger is called king of all books of account. Very important information for your MCQ. It is second book of entry. It is another important books and MCQ. Ledger is the fourth step of accounting cycle. Another MCQ. Dear student, it is the permanent books of account. I hope all of you understand what is ledger. Now, importance of ledger. Dear student, all of you know that just I have told you that ledger is called king of all books of accounts. So this is very important. That means whatever books we have kept in accounting, out of that ledger is the most important books for accounting. That's why it is called king of all books of account. Dear student, the first importance of ledger is get an idea about asset, liabilities, revenues, expense, equity. Just I have discussed in ledger we will write all account in separate head. That's why that means from ledger we will find what is our asset like furniture, building, machineries. What is the balance of that asset? We can find out. We can find out our liability also. We can find out our revenue or income. We will find out expense. We can find out equity also. Dear student, next importance is preparation of trial balance. Dear student, all of you know that trial balance is the arithmetical accuracy testing steps of accounting cycle. So with the help of ledger balance we can prepare trial balance. Dear student, application of double entry system. With the help of ledger we can apply double entry system. Dear student, determining result of each account result can be determined with the help of ledger. That's why ledger is very important. And lastly, present in financial position. Dear student, financial position means asset and liabilities. That means the condition of the organization can shown in financial position, and with the help of ledger we can prepare financial position. That's why it is very important. I hope all of you understand that ledger is very important, and most important thing is that without ledger we cannot do accounting. That means it is a must to prepare ledger account. Dear student, now we learn some difference of journal and ledger. Some difference of journal and ledger. Dear student, basic basis. That means the difference is first one is basis. On the basis of what we will prepare journal. The difference. Then it is journal, then it is ledger. Dear student, first basis is meaning. What is the meaning of journal? Journal is the book in which all the transactions are recorded as and when they arise as known as journal. And on the other hand, ledger. Dear student, here R is missing. Maybe at the time of making the list, R is omitting here. So ledger, 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 the book which enable to transfer all the transaction into separate account is known as ledger. That means in what is journal? The book in which all the transaction are recorded as and when they arise, known as journal. On the other hand, ledger is which enable transfer. That means from journal we will transfer. After preparing journal we can prepare ledger. Then what is it? Journal is a subsidiary book. It is optional books, and ledger is principal books. Ledger is also known as book of original entries. Journal is known as book of original entries. On the other hand, ledger is known as book of second entry. That means firstly we will record in journal, then we will record in ledger. There are some other difference also. Record according to chronological order, that means according to its occurrence we will record, and we will record here analytical record. In ledger we will record analytical, that means after analysis the transaction we will record it here. Process, the process of recording transaction into journal is known journalizing. On the other hand, the process of transferring entries from journal to ledger is called posting. Dear student, in the exam it will come with what is known as posting. That means the process of transferring entries from journal to ledger, it is called posting. Recorded according to its occurrence, that means transaction is recorded according to its occurrence, chronological record. On the other hand, in ledger will record account wise. Debit and credit, and in journal we have debit column and credit column. In ledger we have debit side and credit side. Narration, in journal narration is a must. On the other hand, in ledger narration is not necessary. Balancing, need not to do balancing. That means in journal balancing is not compulsory, but in ledger must be balanced. These are the some difference between journal and ledger, dear student. Now there are two types of ledger. Dear student, we have two types of ledger. Number one, general ledger. General ledger, that means ledger is classified into two types. Number one, general ledger. The general ledger is the principal set of accounts where all financial transactions are recorded. That means in general ledger, all types of transaction will recorded. General ledger is control subsidiary ledger. That means general ledger control subsidiary ledger. There are some other ledger which is subsidiary ledger which is controlled by general ledger. Example of general ledger is cash account, bank account, debtors account, creditors account, etc. On the other hand, look at, dear student, another types, it is subsidiary ledger. It is subsidiary ledger. Subsidiary ledger is an intermediary set of account linked to general ledger. That means it is a part of general ledger. It is created from general ledger. It is a part of general ledger. Examples of subsidiary ledger is Jabir account, Zibran account. That means Jabir is our debtor or account receivable account. Zibran is our debtor or account receivable account. If the owner would like to get individual name account, then it is subsidiary ledger. Then it is subsidiary ledger. I hope all of you understand. Dear student, now format of ledger in T-table format. Dear student, you know that for doing ledger, we can do it in two format. Number one, T-table format, which is known as traditional format. On the other hand, we can prepare it in modern format also. Later on, I'll show you. Now, T-table format, dear student, in T-table format, there are how many column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 column. In debit side, it is 4 column. In credit side, it is 4 column. So, dear student, this is T-table format of ledger, and in the exam, it will come how many column in T-table format? We have 8 column. In debit side 4 column, in credit side we have 4 column in T-table format. Dear student, inshallah next class we will show you how we will fill up this ledger, this format. Dear student, now modern format of ledger in moving balance format, that means modern format. Dear student, look at, there are how many column here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In modern format we will do 7 column. First column we will write date, then particular, then JF, that means journal folio, MCQ question, journal folio, then debit amount, then credit amount, and lastly we will do balancing, debit balance and credit balance. Dear student, so all of you understand, in moving balance format there are how many column? There are 7 column. On the other hand, in T format there are 8 column. In T format we have two side, one side is debit side, another side is credit side. And in moving balance format we don't have debit side and credit side, we have debit balance, we have credit balance. I hope all of you understand two types of ledger format for doing math. Dear student, I hope all of you are fine. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. If you have any confusion, you can ask me, you can discuss with me. May Allah help all of us.